Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you seen by the title, on Photoshop Android, I'm going to be teaching you how to edit photos on Photoshop Android as a Photoshop. So first off, we're back here in the video. What you need to do is you need to download the Photoshop Android app, mobile app application. For those that don't have it, you need to go to the Play Store, at the Play Store to download it for Android device, and the Apple Store, download it for your Apple device. The one on Android device, as you can see here, is ADOBE Photoshop Express. So just click on it. You have to import the image you want to import right now. So that's what I'm looking for. So scroll for the image you want. So now, right now here, you can see different settings. You can see portrait, you can see the nature, you can see the splash, the dual tone, and the dual tone. You can see the white balance. Right now I'm going to nature, and I used twilight. You can see right here. This twilight gives you somehow like a cinematic look, as you can see. But right now it's dull. It needs some actual cinematic grading, like those color grading you see in movies and cinematic movies. So I'm not saying that is pretty much what you can do with this Android device, but so I know is that clarity increase that, the sharpness increase, reduce color noise increase that, the haze just have to leave it where it is. But reduce increase luminance, maybe you can leave it or increase it in, depending on the kind of image you want. The contrast can actually reduce it, but in this situation I left the contrast like that. So right now you see the tint, the vibrance, I increase the vibrance. You can see the color gives it kind of yellowish look, depending on the kind of settings you use. If there's another settings you give your preferred look, like the highlight, I reduce that. But the highlight also shows brightness when I increase it, so I keep that in the middle, preferably like that. So the sharp shadows, I increase that as well. The white, middle as well. The middle-ish. This white is what gives it that brightness, a little bit more vibrance. So I increase that. Also, the contrast. Right now, as you can see, I had to reduce the contrast or put it back in the middle, depending. The blacks, I reduce the blacks a little, give it another kind of backgroundish look. That's like the shadows. As you can see, those dark shadows at the edge of this background, those dark shadows down this flower, those blacks is what gives it that tone. Sometimes people might just take pictures, they don't know the background, they want to see in background, but the background being focused. Like this image, as you can see right now, it's only what is in focus in the middle. The background doesn't necessarily need to be in focus, because that's what we're actually capturing, and that's what we're editing on. White, the orange, the yellows, and the flower, and the greens. Many colors you can see here. So right now this one is reduced luminance. I increase that. Let's see how it looks like. It looks more like a paperish, colorish, and watery work. Let me reduce that for now. Which one again? Now, this is one of the most important of all. You can add a blurred background, give that kind of cinematic look, that depth of field. Right now, as you can see, the circles and those rings in the middle. The rings in the middle, that ring personally in the middle, there are two rings here. Ring in the middle gives it that cinematic background blur, while the ones at the back gives it the depth. Like you see what I mean right now. So once you tweak that image from the middle, it gives that background blur. I'm going to go back to that. So right now, I still want to tweak some white in this image. Tweak some of the white image right here. So right now, as it is, it's preferably okay with vibrance. I want to reduce it from that yellow to maybe white. You can see how bright it is. Sometimes you keep tweaking this to know how you can preferably not distort your image, but keep that aspect ratio and the lighting of the image itself. Like that's why I keep tweaking the saturation presently now, because I'm done with all the editing. You don't necessarily need to add any color, any darkness. You can just the brightness and the depth, colors, brightness and the sharpness of those images. So right now I think I want to add the blurs itself. Right now the blurs rating is in full blur. As you can see now, this background size is very blurred. The image. All you just need to do right now is to apply the effect anyhow you want. Highlight at that, or that highlight very added more tone. That is very low. So as you can see, the highlight is really helping in this image, keeping that brightness and preferable option. Let's export this image. As you can see, before that, put your branding, your watermark. Right now you have options to choose different options to choose different watermark, different image. So right now mine is the Art of Man, as you know me. So click that, click on done, and you click on the fonts. So you can change different fonts you want. This is my favorite font. I like this. So you also change the colors, but just keep that right there at that top edge. So you can export in different formats. You can export in highest quality, you can export in lowest quality. Depends on the kind of image you want. So right now the image is done. You just click on save to gallery. You want to export your image personally. Right here it shows when you export your image, just keep calm. So exporting, when it shows exported, it's when you're going to see it right down at the bottom, the image saved to gallery. So from there on you can see your image. Also, if you want to export in the highest resolution, I'm going to teach you that as well. That's the option up there. That's 3 dots by the right, top right. You can see that. Thanks for watching. So guys, on our next photo editing, we're still going to be making use of flowers. So in this one, I'm going to make a more darker and more saturated white background.
Wait. Before we start, I need you guys to do something for me real quick. Can you help me hit that like button and the subscribe button? It really helps me a lot. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it.
So here you have it, guys. Next, in this this photo editing, we're going to be making use of more like that nature filter. Since we are in free now, you have various ones. As you can see, you have free, you have normal, you have charm, you have the white balance. White balance is very common in those modern cameras and DSLRs, as you know. So this is black and white, this is portrait, this is nature, this is splash. But right now, let me check some portraits and see how they are. This is nature as well. We have cinematic in nature. I want to try that as well very soon. But this is twilight. When you click on colorful, this is the kind of skin tones give the image. But twilight, as you usually know, that's what I used before. Gives more of that cinematic down tone and the black and dark field of view and bokeh at the background. So let's click on that. You reduce the luminance, increase the luminance as well. Reduce it as you want, increase the sharpness, increase the clarity. As you can see, the contrast, I reduced that. Let's leave it at reduce for now. What else? The highlights, you increase that. As you can increase it, you see increase the brightness as well. The white comes out very well. What else? Most of the time when you're taking good image and want to edit it on Photoshop, Android, or any other devices, you should make sure that it looks exactly like the image. Sometimes people might take image and I could take it and post-process on Photoshop and any other editing fast files and devices, but they might not actually have the actual image, how it looks like. Process it differently. Meanwhile, it looks more different than a normal flower. Right now, as you can see, I'm making it be more vibrant to give it that greenish look and yellowish look. Because in the image itself, it has a greenish and yellowish with also some touch of yellow and white as well on those flowers. As you can see, these whites, as I increase the exposure, it gives it more brightness. Whereas you can see the background bokeh getting dark like this now. As well as increasing it, increases the brightness and the bokeh. So this white is where we are presently. Should I increase it? Should you decrease it? It depends on how you want the image to come out. Either you want it darker or more vibrant with lots of colors and less noise. Although we have a noise reduction button there, as you saw in the beginning during this correction and settings, which way you can tweak there and use it very professionally. So you can increase this, the contrast. You can increase it. Oh, it didn't do very well. The contrast, wow, it's making it look too much like a watercolor image. But this white, just tweak it a little. Contrast, it has to be down. As you can see, when you reduce the contrast in this image, it gives it more tone. The tonality comes out very well. Whereas you can see the edges, the sharp edges and the bokeh. If someone looks at this image, you will know that the background is blurred 100% because you can't actually see. The main focus is really in the middle of the image, as you can see right now. So let's click on that. The haze. Wow, the haze didn't do much here. But at least it made it a little bit dark. What you're trying to look at here presently is that this main image, as you can see, it has the yellow, the white and the green tones coming out, which is what I really want in this image. Sometimes people might want more white, some people might want their own image to be more greenish, like the greenish color will come out very well, which I also like. But in this image, for it to come out and for it to be more professional, like a kind of cinematic look, it's better to just bring it out and make it more not blur the background, but make it more sharp and vibrant. Like now I like how the white comes out very well. The white comes out, it makes it look more like a real flower, if you understand what I mean, not only the green. So let's make, you can put your watermark as I want to do right now. This is my favorite watermark, Urban Traveler. Although the image I'm using now presently, the application I'm using now, you can update it on your software or your mobile device. If you use Android or iOS, various devices both on PC and other activities, other devices that you can use to edit your videos on Photoshop. So input your watermark, your name, whatever you can call it, you can put on your image. So this is what we do right now. Click on the Art of a Man, as you know. So change the font. It's also my favorite fonts. Beckham Script 3, Script Profession 3, regular one. Increase it depending on how you want your image to come out. Right now I didn't blur this image because personally as I took this image on my mobile phone camera, it did its own personal blurring itself. Because why? I shot it in portrait mode. Although you can also add some blurs if you really want it. Let's go to export this image. Right now when you want to export on Android, it takes a little while for it to load. I'm exporting the highest quality once again, electric back quality 100%, 3264 by 2448 pixels. So while it's like that, photo has been exported. Click and wait for your image to come out. Thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Catch you in the next one. Subscribe for more. Thanks.